Everybody, welcome back. We're doing a quick video for you tonight. A little bit of news, some data mine type stuff. Who's coming in the next battle pass? What's up with Falcon and Winter Soldier events? Always gonna shout out the MCU coverage doing when I talk about that. My buddies Mike and Eddie, so definitely check out those videos if you're interested in that show. We like to chat about it, etc. And if you're new to the channel, typically try to do any sort of, I don't know, efficiency guide, sometimes fun, anything that will help you play the game a little bit, sometimes better, sometimes it's just complain about stuff, see how we can do this thing, you know, the right way. Can we have fun? Is it all kinds of stuff. And if you're interested in getting into the 10K giveaway, once we get to 10,000 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway. So click that subscribe and hammer down on that like button, leave a comment, all that kind of thing. Join the Discord in the description below, and you'll be able to follow along as we get towards that giveaway. So getting closer every day, and we want to make that final push to get there, and we will do the giveaway. So anyway, all right, let's go check out some of the stuff we got.
Bring me WolverThor!
All right, as always, massive shout out to my man Zach Man for bringing the noise this week in our local data mines. So, what we got again, always, thank you, Mr. Zach. So what we got? All right, so we got some data mines here. First one we got as we go through here, and as you look through this, there's a lot of code in here. You can kind of cipher between that. This whole thing here, you can see my, as I'm kind of looking through this, I can't highlight it necessarily, but I'm looking at this top section here. Where, let's see here. All right, featured season 5 reward. What we've got is 100 Red Guardian character shards. So Red Guardian is coming to the next Mojo battle pass. So not too mad about that. You know, we do know that Scopely is revisiting the what is that team's name? S&M. I wanted to be so excited about an S&M team, but Skilletary is terrible, so they lose in Blitz even, which is kind of like okay. So most of the Red Guardians, you're finding yourself on Merc teams, some miscellaneous, maybe a Doc Ock team, so that he can sit there and keep your X-23 types away and anybody from going to Doc Ock. Typically gets you at least one win in war. So if you're not doing that, recommend putting your Red Guardian in a Merc spot or a Sinister 6 with Doc Ock. And in the meantime, we'll be getting some shards for him, and just in time before the Skilletary rework comes about, I assume that Scopely's going to give them the Shadowlands treatment, because the Shadowlands team seems to be the definite like apex of recent teams as far as the proper way to build one. I will say that, you know, X Factor, really Longshot and Shatterstar are great. Mum, he's a fun tune. I like playing him, and I've seen some images of just those three, multiple man, Longshot and Shatterstar, beating a full team in war, which is pretty hilarious, and that's not surprising. So, you know, that says something about multiple man, but I really need to see, and look, I look at Polaris, and I still got to do her character review, but that 5th character needs to bring something to the table. We'll get into that in another video, but having said that, we hope the Skilletary team gets something going here with the Red Guardian shards. Then it goes through some of these other rewards. I don't know them offhand, but these seem to be, you know, in line with what we had gotten previously. As we kind of scroll through this thing, let's see. So we've got the Shuri legendary event coming up, Princess and the Symbiote, because obviously that lore makes sense. And as it says here, the thing you really want to pick up here is we made a campaign note update to help you prepare for Shuri's permanent legendary event. So Shuri is becoming permanent, so that makes a lot more sense. Scopely's doing a good job of getting all of these older legendaries to become more permanent, which they should be. That way the calendar for the newer, more useful legendaries will be a little bit more frequent, where you don't have to wait for, you know, what are we at, 10, 11, 12, I don't know, legendary characters to cycle through. So like seeing that, that's pretty cool. Just talks about the characters, da, 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 da. And then next we've got this Falcon and Winter Soldier event, which will start off with the next thing. So starting here at the top, we've got this mini campaign event, Falcon and Winter Soldier event. We know this is coming, but we don't know exactly what it's going to take, what's going to be about. There is some stuff in here that I was a little bit surprised to see. So I'm going to spend some time on this because there's some awards that seem decent, and there was some stuff that was like, what are you doing here? What's this event about? So the mini event campaign and milestones. So it's a mini event. We've seen these before. To earn big rewards, including gear, militaries, Armory 14 and 15 orbs. So we like that. The Armory 15 orbs. That's always the big one we want to get for our gear tier 15. We need those uniques, the gear tier 15 uniques. And let's all agree to put this, as far as these uniques go, there's gear 13 uniques, there's gear 14 uniques, and there's gear 15 uniques. There's no longer mini uniques, there's no special uniques, there's no abracadabra uniques. There's just gear 13 uniques, 14 uniques, and 15 uniques. That makes it easier to remember, and it lines up with the gear tier we're talking about. Anyway, moving on. Soapbox pushed to the side. So we've got this event talking about Falcon, Winter Soldier, Captain America, Zemo. Cool story. We got a mission 1, mission 2, mission 3. And then the interesting part here is heroic duo energy to participate in the mini event campaign. Heroic duo energy refreshes every 48 minutes and the cost to refresh starts at 250 power cores. You will be able to earn more energy through a 2-day recurring milestone. So it looks like they're trying to make it so that you can spend money to get through this with the power cores, but it is a longer refresh for that energy. So depending what the amount of energy it takes to do these missions could be very interesting. We'll get into the requirements in these for a second, because depending how hard they are, you could be spending energy on just beating these. And then you're going to drop 250 to refresh energy. Well, how much energy does that give you? And like I said, how much energy does it take to do the node? I could see that being a point of conflict between us, the player base, and the developer Scopely. If Scopely gets a bit greedy there and makes it where it's, really next to impossible, and 250 cores only give you like half the energy to get into a node, and you're gonna have to spend 500 cores just to reattempt something, that's gonna feel really bad, real bad. So I'm hoping that they don't do something like that. We'll see. And again, it looks like there's a 2-day reoccurring milestone here for this event. So then it gives you a description about the event. Join Falcon and Winter Soldier, stop Red Skull, Hydra, cool. Talks about the heroic duo energy again. And then the 48 minutes, 250 cores, blah, 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 blah. Minimum 4, it gives you some energy levels. Okay, now recommended stats for each character. We've talked about this a little bit. I think we've seen this in a previous data mine, but a little bit closer. So it seems like these end up being shored up pretty much with these type of files. Mission 1 is just 5 red stuff. I'm sorry. Mission 1 is 5 stars, 5 yellow stars, 2 reds, gear tier 9, ability levels 443, mission. Oh, then we get to, so that's not too bad. Doesn't give you a level, but it gives you 5 yellow stars, 2 reds, gear tier 9. This should be basically where everybody has these guys. Not a big deal. And again, if it's true that you can use Falcon, Winter Soldier, Captain America, and Baron Zemo, that'll help if you got a weaker Winter Soldier who you might not have built up. I expect most people have Captain America and Zemo. Falcon probably not too bad back when we were doing Tech Wing and all that. Winter Soldier, I'm guessing not a lot of people put much into him. So if it's all 4 and that mission 1 seems pretty easy, I think most people are not gonna have a problem with that. Even if it's just the 2, Falcon and Winter Soldier, I think that you're probably gonna get what you need there. Mission 2, 6 stars, 3 red, Stark Tech 10, Gear Tier 12, ISO Tier 3, and then your 6664 abilities. That's where at least you've got your character built up a little bit stronger. It's got your abilities in there, and you got the Gear Tier 12. I'm thinking many and probably most players are pretty close to that. Maybe not ISO Tier 3, but they're at least Gear Tier 12. They're Stark Tech or past 10, and they've probably got all the abilities at 664. Maybe no T4s, but so I'm expecting people to get through 2. Now, the question is mission 3. 7 stars. Okay, not super worried yet. 4 red stars. Okay, I should, RNG there a little bit. None of these characters, maybe Zemo, unlikely Captain America, that you're going to spend any promo credits on these characters. But 4 reds, I could be around that, depending if I got a lucky drop. Stark Tech 15. All right, no big deal. My alliance is hopefully past that. Gear Tier 14. I did not like seeing that. When I saw Gear Tier 14 for this event, again, I didn't love that. Combined with ISO Tier 4, I'm like, I don't want to spend that many crystals on Winter Soldier. But we'll see. And then ability level 667, 4. So it's saying their ultimate should have some T4s in it. So I basically think they're just telling us like they want us to have 1 T4 in there. It's not just like a walk in the park. So look, I don't know if that's going to be hard or not. I'm a little concerned about the Gear Tier 14, but it is only 4 red stars. So maybe if you have a 6 red Falcon or something like that, it'll help carry through to make up for some of that other stuff. We'll see. 2-day milestone again, Hurug Duo Energy, earn the most milestone points, blah, blah, blah. Also earn more points in Blitz and War if the event characters are Gear Tier 13 above, 5 stars above. So this last part, earn the most milestone points by using the mini event campaign characters in Blitz and Alliance War. So it looks like there's going to be a milestone points going on for this as well during this event, which is kind of neat. I wasn't expecting kind of another little milestone, gear reward situation, but it looks like we're going to have something. And with using those type events, if the event characters are Gear Tier 13 and above, 5 stars and above. So we'll see how that works. We're talking about Blitz, Alliance War, and Raids, assuming they're at this Gear Tier level and above. So they're really trying to get you to get these characters or whatever characters are in this mini campaign event to that level and above so that you can get that milestone moving. So we'll see how that works. And maybe what that is you're getting points towards the milestones to get those Armory 15 orbs. And then it just talks about the 2 days left. Let's see, it wraps up here. 2 days left. The last thing in here is a Baron Zemo update. Star unlock reduced. So Baron Zemo is now unlocked at 2 stars, 45 shards. So any players out there who are trying to unlock him a little bit early, maybe for those villain campaigns, he is a little bit easier to unlock. I will say that given how he's farmable, you might be able to do it. I'd never necessarily promote for farming shards in the raid store, but it's been a while since I farmed some of those old characters there. So maybe, back in the day, I definitely did. And Zemo's a good character. At 2 stars, is he? Probably not going to do a lot, but maybe if you need him for that villains campaign, I think you could probably get through those villain campaigns with a different, cheaper 2-star character, but Baron Zemo is good. So again, shout out to Zach. Thank you for this, the data mine information. As always, you do a fantastic job. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think this Winter Soldier event seems like it's going to be reasonable given the tiers limit here? Are you expecting an additional milestone kind of, I'll call it, it's not a calendar, but a milestone event within this where you're going to get those gear tier or those Armory 15 orbs? Is that what we're going to get out of this? I don't know. We'll see. I like that Shuri's permanent. Baron Zemo, a little bit more reduced. Cool story. We'll see how all this stuff shakes out. So, and then Red Guardian in the Battle Pass. So that's what we got. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Like I said, Discord link in the description below. Hammer down on that like button. 10K giveaway. Got to get to that 10,000 subscribers. We're going to do something or do that subscription button, whatever, notification. You guys know what I'm talking about. But I just want to tell you, 10K giveaway once again. So until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.